the base level, Chad?
You nailed it, Boomer.
So when's the big day?
Well, the song will be hitting radio stations around the country today. But it won't be in stores till next week. So, what you think? And don't shine.
I think we got a hit on our hands, my man.
That's what I was hoping you'd say.
Who came up with the drum loop?
The same guy who came up with practically everything else on this track. Chad Harris.
Nice going, Chad. Figured it was the big boss.
How? No way, man. It's all my idea. Howard hasn't even heard the final version yet.
Way to go.
Yeah, this baby's mine. Once Inside gets released nationally, I got it made in the shade.
Where are you, Teresa? Please be on your way home. No, you're wrong. Teresa's not a stalker, okay?
Whitney, stop lying. I know the entire story. I know that you helped Teresa disguise herself so that she could get a job as Ivy Crane's secretary so that she could be closer to her target, Ethan.
No, that's not how it happened.
Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald is a stalker, and you've been covering for her all this time. When are you going to admit it to me and stop lying?
Did Frank confront Teresa at the Crane Mansion? What if Ethan had her arrested? I can't take not knowing. Frank? What are you doing here?
I just came from a showdown at the Crane Mansion with your best friend, Teresa.
Really? I thought she might have got out of there before you got there.
No, we thought wrong, Whitney. No, as a matter of fact, I arrived just in time to haul her in front of Ethan, his girlfriend, and his mother, tear off her disguise, and expose her as Ethan Crane's stalker.
Oh, my God. Is Teresa in jail?
I don't understand, Ethan.
What? You thought I was just going to say, have a nice life, Teresa, and let you walk out of here just like that?
Well, I mean, I guess I did. I mean, isn't that why you told Gwen and your mother and the detective that I wasn't the girl who caused all those accidents that happened to you?
And just because I didn't ID you as a stalker doesn't mean this thing is over with. It's far from it.
But I swear, Ethan, I'll stay far away from you from now on. I promise, just let me go.
Forget it. You're not walking out of here free to stalk someone else.
I wouldn't do that. I'm not like that.
I'm sorry. I can't risk it.
Are you going to have me arrested after all?
Memory loss runs in my family, Simone.
What?
Well, first, my mother can't remember the first 20 years of her life, and now Charity's mind is a total blank.
And all you can think about is how that affects you. Unbelievable.
There's nothing wrong with looking on the bright side. If Charity can't remember anything or anyone in her life before now, then I can make my move on Miguel.
I'm warning you, Kay. One day you're gonna pay for wishing bad things on other people.
Who's wishing anything bad on anyone? I didn't start the fire that probably killed Charity's mother. I didn't make Charity forget Miguel. Fate did. And I'll tell you why, Simone, because it's my turn now.
Your turn?
Yes. I'm the one who's been suffering ever since Charity came into my life. I'm just taking advantage of an incredible opportunity that's fallen into my lap.
It's just me, Charity. Miguel. I thought I heard you say something. What, Charity? Do you remember?
I remember.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I'm not going to have you arrested, Teresa.
Thank you, Ethan. Thank you so much.
Don't be so quick to thank me. The only reason I covered for you in front of my mother, Gwen, and Frank is because I didn't want to hurt Pilar.
My mother?
Yes, she means a great deal to me. She's like part of my family.
I know.
You know, I could have told everyone that Frank was right, that you were my stalker, but I didn't because of your mother.
Ethan, you don't know how much this means to me. I mean, I'd die if my mother had to suffer because of something I've done.
You still owe me an explanation, Teresa. I'm not about to unleash you onto the rest of the world so you can go out and attack the next person you have a problem with. Who's to say it might be another member of my family?
I would never do that. All those things I did to you were just accidents, I swear.
You see why that's difficult for me to believe, don't you?
Yes. But it's true, Ethan. The first time at the carnival when the paint spilled, I didn't even know it was you. And then when I found out, I got nervous when you showed up at the Burger Hut. I swear, all I wanted to do was help clean the milkshakes off you. I thought the bucket had water in it, not barbecue sauce. And then my brother Luis made me take that fish cleaning job at the cannery. How could I know you and Gwen would show up there my first night?
And the heat liniment. I still have welts on my back from that.
I grabbed the wrong bottle. I thought it was body oil. I had no idea it was gonna burn your skin. I swear, I would never do anything to hurt you on purpose, Ethan. You have to believe me.
I'd like to believe that, Teresa. But it's kind of strange how you've assaulted me every time I met you.
I didn't mean to.
I mean, of all the people in Harmony, why did you single me out?
I didn't. I told you it was just an accident.
Well, there's got to be a better explanation than that, Teresa. And I want to hear it right now.
I don't know where Teresa is at the moment, but I can tell you that she's not in jail.
But Ethan saw her without her disguise, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then he refused to identify her as a stalker.
I can't believe. I mean that, Ethan should, know that.
Just forget it, Whitney, all right? You all but admitted to me at school that Teresa was Ethan's attacker.
No, I didn't.
I know that Teresa was his stalker, and I know that you lied to me. Only thing I don't know is what bothers me more. You must be really proud of yourself, right? Maybe look like a complete jerk. But you see, I'm not blaming you for that.
Sounds like you are.
No. Not at all. See, I know better than allow my personal feelings to get in the way when I'm working on a case. Just something about you made me forget one of my own rules. And now I'm living to regret it.
Baby, make the best of what's going down.
This is the big break, been busting my chops for, Boomer. Howard's giving me an assistant producer credit on this track.
Hope you got that in writing, Chad.
No, but he gave me his word.
Our esteemed producer has a rep for passing off other people's ideas as his own.
Hey, man, I wasn't born yesterday, man. I mean, I know how the dude plays people. But it's not like I'm asking for a big piece of the money pie. I mean, all I want is my name on the back of the CD cover. Assistant producer, Chad Harris. Yeah, that's gonna look real nice on a resume I'm gonna put together for myself.
You deserve it. I'm just saying, I hope that Howard keeps his promise.
He better.
Cool song. I love the words. I think I'll make it Miguel's in my song.
You have truly lost your mind, girl. Miguel isn't even your boyfriend, and you think you've already got your own song together?
Miguel and I are gonna have more than just a song. We're gonna have our own movie, our own jokes, our own secrets, our own special place.
How do you think you're gonna do that when the girl he's crazy about is lying in ICU with her memory shot?
Well, I'm just gonna pick up where I left off before St. Charity moved in on my turf. I have it all planned.
I don't think I want to hear this.
See, I'll get Miguel to walk me home tonight, and we'll make a little detour on the beach. I'll get him so hot, it'll be like, Charity who?
Kay, sleeping with a guy is not gonna make him love you.
I remember something.
What, Charity? Do you remember things we've done together? I know. Do you remember my mother's party where I taught you how to samba? Or how about riding on the back of my motorcycle? You said you loved the feeling. Or me promising everything was going to be all right. That nothing could separate us. And that we'd make enough memories in one day to last us a lifetime.
Yes. I remember.
I knew it. I knew it would come back to you, Charity. She remembers. Charity remembers.
I'm the kind of guy that takes his work real seriously, Whitney.
That was pretty obvious, Frank.
I never left a case unsolved. And I know I solved this one. But because Ethan won't back me up, I gotta mark this case down as my first loss. And I hate that. And I hate the fact that you and your friend made me look like a complete jerk.
I never meant to hurt you, Frank.
Oh, Whitney, save it. You know, I'm just sick of hearing all these lies come out of your beautiful mouth. I'll tell you something funny, though. You know, when I first met you, I was like, wow, finally. I've been looking to meet a girl like you for a long time. I said, this Whitney, she's different from all the rest. Why aren't you laughing? No, really, Whitney, I think that it's hilarious that you turned out to be just like all the other women that I run into in my line of work. Baby, you would lie like a rug to save your own neck.
That is not true.
Whitney, please. The only difference between you and them is that you're not as good a liar. Let's face it, I busted your own friend as the stalker despite all the lies that you told to me. All right, so I'm going to leave it to Ethan to explain why he covered up for Teresa. And maybe someday you'll be able to explain why you did what you did to me. But ask yourself this. Will I ever believe a word you say?
Just tell me why you are so unbelievably accident-prone every time you're around me. Or have you done this to other people?
No, this has never happened before.
And you aren't doing this simply because of the fact that I'm a crane, otherwise you would have been harassing my family, too. So why me?
As if I could ever hate you. What is it that they say? People are all thumbs around the person they love? Well, it must be true. Because I love you, and I swear I'm not usually this clumsy. If I only had one chance, you would realize I was the right woman for you. I just hope you believe I am not a threat to anyone else. Not anyone in your family or in Harmony or anywhere has to worry that I'll cause another accident again. Not even you anymore.
And I should believe that because...
Well, since I started working here in this house for your mother, I've spent a lot of time around you. I even helped you in your bedroom typing up a report and nothing happened.
That's not entirely true, Teresa.
Ethan.
But I'll take the blame for that one, since I was having the dream about the stalker when I grabbed you. You know, maybe my subconscious had finally picked up that you were the stalker. You know, there was something about your eyes, but I just thought they looked like your mother's, but that's not what it was. They were the eyes of the girl who's been attacking me.
You'll never know how sorry I am, Ethan.
I just want this whole mess to be finished once and for all.
So do I.
Since you've admitted that I'm the only one that you have these accidents around, I'd like to ask you a favor.
I'll do anything. Anything you say.
It's me, Charity Kay, your cousin, and your good friend.
Kay. I don't remember you.
I thought you said she was getting her memory back, Miguel.
That's what I thought. You said you were starting to remember things, Charity.
I am.
There are bound to be some blank spots. but we'll help you fill them in. Tell us what you remember, Charity.
There's a fire. It was so hot. There were flames everywhere. It was awful.
I love you, Mom. I love you too, my precious daughter. May the angels in heaven watch over you tonight and protect you from harm always.
My mom. I was looking for my mom. Where's my mom?
Here, let me, Miguel. It might be better cousin to cousin. I'm right here for you, Charity.
No, I want to find my mom. Where's my mom?
Look, try not to get yourself all worked up, okay? You've been through a lot.
Kay's right. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay. You're with good friends and family, people who love you. Do you remember anything else, Charity? What about you and me?
You know what makes a hit, Chad? It sounds better every time you hear it. This baby's got it going.
Your lips to God's ears, man. Home of the hits. Chad Harris at your service. What'd you say? That's what I thought you said.
Damn! Wait, what happened? Who was that?
Lon,
Call it! Son of a... Call it! Who was that? What the hell's going on?
Howard's secretary on the phone.
So what did she say?
I told her to call me the minute the first CD cover came in so I could take a sneak peek at my credit.
Oh, no, don't tell me she...
The line dog didn't give me nothing. No name, no credit, no damn nothing. Don't get that line.
Listen, cool it now. Don't do anything crazy.
Charity, it's me. Miguel Lopez Fitzgerald. You didn't recognize me when you first came to. But do you remember me now?
I'm trying so hard to remember you. I really am. But I don't.
It's all right. I'm probably pushing too hard when you just barely woke up.
No. I should know you. All of you, shouldn't I? Why don't I remember you?
It's no big thing. You're doing great. You just need more rest. When you get your strength back, you'll remember.
I am kind of tired.
Try and get some sleep, okay? Why can't she remember? What if her head injury is more serious than your mom told me it was, Simone?
Calm down, Miguel. You trust my mom, don't you?
Of course. She's a great doctor. I'm glad she's taking care of Charity.
Then you have to believe what she told you. Sometimes when a person's had a head injury, it can take time for their memory to come back. And Charity's already started to remember the fire and her mother. She and her mom were real close, weren't they?
She really loved her.
Well, and she cared about you too, so she's bound to remember you next.
What do you think, Kay?
Oh, Simone's right. I mean, Charity will remember you anytime.
Thanks. You've been so great through all this. I don't know how to thank you.
Well, you can thank me by letting me take you to get something to eat.
Not now. I want to be here when Charity wakes up.
We understand, don't we, Kay?
Of course. We'll be right here if you need us.
I wasn't just saying that to make Miguel feel better, Kay. Now that Charity has remembered the fire, she probably will remember Miguel next.
I know. That's why I have to act fast, Simone. I have to come up with a surefire plan to get Miguel to fall in love with me.
The favor I want is for you to stay away from me, Teresa.
But I already told you, I quit my job as your mother's personal secretary. I'm never coming back to this house ever again.
No, you don't understand. I don't want to run into you outside of my house. I want your word that if you see me on the streets or in a restaurant, you will run, not walk, as far away from me as you can.
Are you saying you never want to see me again as long as you live?
Now, since I'm the only one who these accidents seem to happen around, I think the best solution is that you stay away from me, starting the second you walk out that door. Can you promise me that? Teresa, I don't want to have to call the police.
No, please, don't do that.
I'm warning you. If you have one of your accidents around me, I will turn you in. I won't risk you hurting my family or anyone else.
I promise. I won't see you again.
Forever.
Yes. Forever.
Teresa. I was afraid of this. I knew you would have your heart broken.
I'm never gonna see Ethan again. Never, ever again.
Teresa!
Whitney. This is the worst day of my entire life. Well, aren't you gonna even ask what happened at the Cranes?
I already know. Frank told me the whole story. Before he told me how much he hates my guts.
You saw Frank?
I sure did. He told me all about unmasking you in front of Ethan. And Ethan denying you were his stalker, even though Frank knew you were. And then he called me a liar. And said that he couldn't stand liars. And walked out of my life.
I'm so sorry, Whitney. This is all my fault.
You got that right.
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't get off as easy as you think.
Obviously, Ethan didn't turn you in.
No, but he might as well have.
Why? What happened?
Ever since I was a little girl, I've had this reoccurring dream about what my life would be like someday.
That you'd marry Ethan Crane.
And we'd live in a mansion with our beautiful children, and Mama would join us for tea every afternoon instead of serving it. And I'd have expensive clothes and jewelry, and we'd travel all around the world and do anything we wanted.
Like you said, it was a dream, Teresa.
And now, in one afternoon, it's all gone. Just like that. I don't care so much about the jewelry and the clothes and the lifestyle. It's losing the one man I'll ever really love. I stood right in front of Ethan as myself, not in disguise. And instead of sweeping me up in his arms and telling me he couldn't live without me, he ordered me to stay out of his life forever.
I'm so sorry, Teresa. I know how much you wanted things to be different.
I love him, Whitney, and he hates me so much.
I know what that's like. But there's just one thing I don't get. If Ethan recognized you, why did he cover for you? Why didn't he expose you to everyone as his stalker?
Pilar.
I wanted to thank you for not turning in my daughter to your mother or the police.
You knew she had done all those things to me.
I only found out recently. I am so sorry, Ethan.
No, I guess I don't blame you for not reporting your daughter to me or my mother. But why did you let her continue to work here in the house, even though she was accident-prone, shall we say, around me?
Well, I was against Teresa coming to work here from the beginning, even before I knew about the incidents. And then when I found out, I told Teresa that she had to turn down the job.
She disobeyed you?
My daughter's a very stubborn young woman. She was determined to work here.
And that's what I don't get. I mean, was it just for the opportunity to work with my mother? Or did it have something to do with me?
Let go of me, Boomer. I'm gonna teach that SOB a lesson. Come on. You pop off on the boss and you're the one who's gonna regret it. But it's not fair. Since when is life fair? You got a lot of talent, but you gotta have a hell of a lot more than that in this dog-eat-dog business. You need the boss more than he needs you.
I hear what you're saying, but...
But what? Cool it. Lay low. Let it go this time. Maybe next time he'll come through and he'll give you that assistant producer credit. Are you listening to me? Chad, I'm telling you like it is. You're not gonna win this one.
You're right, man. If I walk out, it's back to ground zero again. At least I got something going for me here. But it's not right what he did. I mean, it's like stealing, only worse.
I heard you were having a little problem with the new CD, Chad.
You can say that, Howard. You told me you were gonna give me a producer credit.
Did I?
Like, you know you did! I don't care about all the scut work I've been doing around here for peanuts. But I was counting on getting some credit for my creative ideas.
Your creative ideas. Right. I gave you a little work on a couple of those drum loops. Yeah, that was a really big deal, Chad. I was doing loops like that when you were in diapers.
I'm talking about all the work I've been doing on this album. I'm the one who pushed for the lead song. I'm the one who got you to listen to the talent in the first
Chad,
place.
come on, would you? Just
but
get
the
over
CD's
it.
gonna be big and I deserve my share of the credit.
Well, forget about it, because you ain't getting it.
Walk out when I'm talking to you.
I will do whatever the hell I please.
You didn't want to make this album in the first place.
Easy, man.
I had to talk you into it. And I worked for weeks with the talent while you were stoned out your mind on drugs.
Shut the hell up!
Son of a...
Chad, come on. Calm down, man. Chill.
How do I get Miguel to stop mooning over Charity? Hypnotize him? I don't know how. Maybe I could kidnap him and take him on some romantic rendezvous. Only I don't know a romantic rendezvous. Hey, I was listening to that new song. It's great. Yeah, well, you can hear it later. I need some help here, Simone. It's like I'm talking to myself. Yeah. Talking to myself.
I don't like that look on your face, Kay.
I'm so brilliant, I amaze myself sometimes. I think I just figured out how I can get Miguel. Come on, Simone.
Why do you think that Teresa wanted to be near you, Ethan?
To plan an accident, I assume.
Oh, no.
Then why else was she so intent on working here in the house?
Working for your mother was a wonderful career opportunity for Teresa.
But she must have known she couldn't have got away with working that disguise forever. And it was only a matter of time before I discovered it was her. Your daughter was running a terrible risk.
You don't know my Teresa very well. She has huge dreams, and sometimes she ignores risks in order to go after those dreams.
And risking the possibility of being arrested?
Well, Teresa refused to believe that she might be hurt. I hope you believe me when I say that the only reason I allowed her to continue to work here was because I was convinced that She never intended to harm you. Everything that happened was an accident.
See, that's what Teresa told me. But it's difficult for me to buy into that. I just want to understand why I'm the only person Teresa has these accidents around. And do you know why?
I'm not really sure why Ethan didn't have me arrested right then and there.
Maybe he didn't want to hurt your mother.
Maybe it's because of me, too. I mean, before this happened, I could tell Ethan liked me. I even helped him with a report this morning.
You can't start dreaming again, Teresa.
I can't. I won't. Not after Ethan told me he never wants to see me again. Before I walked out of the house, Ethan asked me why he was the only person I had all these accidents around.
Did you tell him it was because you were in love with him?
Of course not. I'd die if he knew how I felt. Maybe I should have. I mean, maybe if I told Ethan I loved him, well, he'd realize he could love me too.
Teresa.
Broken words, and I am here to pick up the pieces. I know you don't believe. Just close your eyes and you'll see us. I'll always have you in my thoughts. I'll be that place where you rest, and I'll lift up my hand to my breast and cross my heart. Hope to die. I won't never tell you lies. And when you're all alone tonight, I'll be the brightest star. I'll be a light.
You will remember me, Charity. I know you will.
You coming in with me?
No, I think I'll stay out here.
Whatever. Hi, Miguel. How's Charity doing?
The same, I guess.
Well, I think that I brought something that might help jog her memory.
A tape?
Yeah, I think this might just do the trick.
You have got to stop fantasizing about Ethan, Teresa. It's over. Just like whatever future I might have thought about with Frank is over.
I'm so sorry, Whitney. I knew you liked Frank.
So what if I did? It doesn't matter anymore because he doesn't want to know me any more than Ethan wants to know you.
Maybe you can put Frank out of your head, but it's not as easy for me. I have been dreaming about Ethan my whole life.
I know it's going to be hard for you to forget him, Teresa, but you've got to. You can't keep hurting yourself like this.
But now I'll never get my chance to tell Ethan I love him.
Maybe it's better that you don't, Teresa. I mean, that way your mother can keep working for the Cranes without...
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Whitney?
What if your mother tells Ethan that you're in love with him?
Tell me, Pilar, was your daughter accident-prone when she was a little girl?
No, she wasn't.
Well, then maybe she resents our family the same way your son Luis does.
Oh, no. Teresa and her brother Luis are nothing alike.
Then help me out here, Pilar. I mean, there has to be some reason why I'm the only person that Teresa has these accidents around. What is it?
You tried to kill me, Boomer. You saw that.
It's just a bloody nose, Howard. Say you're sorry, man.
Over my dead body.
You're gonna regret this, man.
Chad here didn't mean to go off on you, Howard. He was just a little upset when he heard about the credit. Apologize, man, or you're dead meat.
Man, the hell I will. None of this would have happened if he'd kept his word and given me credit.
Well, let me tell you something. You are not going to get credit for anything, anywhere. Let me tell you something else. You're never going to get another job in this industry when word gets around about this little violent streak of yours.
Violent streak? Hey, you hit me first, man.
Oh, really? Well, who do you think's going to believe that, huh? They're gonna believe me, a successful producer, or you, a loser? Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. Get back to the street where you came from.
Come on now. It's over.
I tried not to go off on him, Boomer. I swear I did. But nobody hits me.
Yeah. Well, I feel for you, but you gotta learn how to control that temper.
But I was right.
I know. But sometimes a paycheck is more important than being right. Now you're back with nothing. Or you started.
I don't give a damn.
How will that tape help jog Charity's memory?
Well, I saw this show on TV a while ago. It was about a woman in a coma and how music helped reach her unconscious and brought her back to her family.
But Charity's not in a coma.
I know, but I thought maybe the same technique might help her remember. Remember you, Miguel.
It's worth a try. What songs did you pick?
Oh, just some new stuff, you know, things I thought she'd like. Charity, you don't like Miguel. Stay away from him. Stay away.
Stay.
She's responding to the tape. What a great idea, Kay.
Thanks, Miguel. Just hope it really gets through to her. You don't want to be near Miguel. You're afraid of him. Stay away from him. Stay away.
Oh, you're the best, Kay. I'm sure your tape's gonna make all the difference.
I hope so, Miguel. Stay away from Miguel. Stay away from Miguel. Stay away from Miguel. Stay away.